Hello children, welcome to the digital classes of Christ Church Convent Higher Secondary School Gadarwara. This video is for class 12th. Subject is economics. Chapter number 3, Money and Banking, part 5. The first topic of this video is RBI, Central Bank. Central Bank is a banking institution which manages and controls the nation's banking, issuing of currency, and credit creation, so that the objective of public interests and national welfare can be achieved. The main, or you can say the primary function of central bank is to control the currency and credit creation and mobilizing the reserves. In different nations, the power and the functioning of central bank is different. So everywhere the functioning and power of a central bank is different. However, the central bank's functioning is quite different from general banking institutions. And government is having full control over the central bank. In India, RBI यानी कि Reserve Bank of India works as central bank. Now, what are the objectives or the importance? So first is coordination between monetary policy and credit policy. Monetary policy is related to issuing notes. Okay. And second function is credit control and credit creation. Previously it was being done, the first function means issuing of notes, it was being done by the government of India, and the other function, creating the credit, it was being done by the imperial bank. But RBI was established to perform both the functions, and it is coordinating between these two, monetary policy and credit policy. Second function is adequate development of banking system. It means to establish banking institutions in such places where banking facility is not available, so that the banking services can be in reach in common people. Third, agricultural credit management. Children, India is the land of agriculture, and n number of industries are dependent on agriculture for their raw material. If agriculture is not given proper nourishment, it does not flourish, then other sectors, many industrial sectors will collapse. So for agriculture must be sound, and for which RBI has developed particularly agricultural banks to provide them loans. Fourth is organization of money market. Unorganized money market cannot bring economic development, and the objective of economic growth cannot be achieved. So RBI was established for the proper money supply and a suitable money market. Fifth is stabilization of internal and external values of Indian currency. You might have heard that $1 is equal to rupees 70 or rupees 69, 72, like this. So this is the comparison of Indian economy with the American economy. If there is much fluctuation in exchange rate of currency, then it puts an adverse effect on the economy. So it should not fluctuate. For this, RBI keeps a check and controls fluctuation. Next topic is functions or the rights of RBI. The first function is issuing of currency note except of rupee 1 and coins. Rest of the notes of denomination 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 500 and 2000 are issued by RBI. 1 rupee note is issued by the Government of India. So the notes which are issued by RBI are at legal tender. Second function is credit control. This is major and main function of RBI, for which different tools are adopted by RBI. So we'll discuss about them. Third is banker agent and advisor to government. RBI is the banker to central government. Whenever government needs a huge fund, then it requests RBI to arrange funds for it. So what are the functions as a banker to the central government? The first is receiving all the revenues in government account, tax collection, managing public debts and raising fresh debts, जनता से लोन लेना. Third, making all the payments on behalf of our government of India, remitting funds from one place to another, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर भेजना. All those functions which are required and accepting deposits from the government without interest. It manages foreign exchange, buys and sells government securities, and it provides short-term and long-term loan to the government. Now we'll talk about what functions are prohibited. Prohibited means cannot be done by RBI. RBI कौन कौन से काम नहीं कर सकता. First, it has to keep its assets in liquid form, and this is central bank, so such functions cannot be done by RBI according to the section 19. First thing is, it cannot engage in trade. This means cannot make a direct interest in any commercial, industrial, or other undertaking. It cannot purchase shares of banking company or any other company, or cannot grant loans upon the security of such shares. And third is, it cannot advance money on mortgage or on security of immovable property or documents of title relating to. Fourth, it cannot become the owner of immovable property except for its business and residences of officers and employees. It cannot give loans and advances to common public. It cannot draw or accept bills payable. It cannot allow interest on deposits on current accounts. So these functions cannot be done by RBI. Okay, so this is the end of this video, and we shall discuss importance of banks and need of banks in India in our later video. Thank you.